You want to know how I got these scars? Wait, that's not the right movie, is it? Is it? Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the latest horror movie, It, which is directed by Andy Muschietti, who previously directed Mama. It comes straight from the twisted mind of Stephen King and was made famous in the early 90s when it was adapted into a TV miniseries with a career-defining performance from Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown. Reboots are always a bit of a murky territory to explore. For every brilliant Mad Max Fury Road, we get 5 films like Terminator Genesis, The Mummy, Point Break, the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and Fantastic, which are just soulless Hollywood cash-ins. I'm happy to report that It pleasantly surprised me and stands quite securely on the side of a decent reboot. With the exception of a couple scenes, particularly the infamous opening drain hole scene, this version of It feels remarkably fresh. It has its own take on the source material without deviating too far from it. What impressed me most about It is that Muschietti does a great job of blending a coming-of-age buddy movie with the chills of an intense horror. For every twisted scare we get, there's a great dollop of pre-adolescent humor, so there's a great balance of feels, chills, and laughs. The story takes place at the back end of the 80s in this fictional town called Derry, and it revolves around a group of bullied kids, the self-proclaimed Loser Club, who each all come across this creature that takes the form of their worst fear. However, the creature mainly takes on the guise of Pennywise the Clown, who is played by Bill Skarsgard. So the kids are then all forced to come together to try and defeat it, and that's the basic story. Guys, I've got to say, the kids in this film are all exceptionally good. Sadly, not all the kids are developed as others, but the ones that truly shine are Jason Lieberer as the leader of the misfit kids called Bill, Finn Wolfhard as the potty-mouthed bespectacled Richie, and Sophia Lillis as the tomboy Beverly. The other kids don't have as much to work with, but they are still very talented, and the collective chemistry as a group really makes you feel like these kids would be friends, both on screen and off screen. It feels very effortless. It's like watching yourself playing with your old friends back when you were a kid. And Bill Skarsgard had some mighty big clown shoes to fill following Tim Curry, but he does manage to find some new ground here. He really camps it up, but he never gets to the point where you think he's chewing the scenery. You can tell he's really relishing playing such a demonic creature. He is certainly going to be making some cameos in people's nightmares after they've seen this. So one issue that I had with this film is that some of the scene-to-scene transitions feel a little bit jarring. Even though I'm so glad that Muschietti takes the time to show us these kids having fun and enjoying the sweeter moments with each other, the flow of the narrative often jumps from scary to silly and fun. And there are a couple occasions where the kids have just witnessed something undisputably terrifying, and then in the very next scene, they're joking and laughing and acting like normal kids again. It's as if nothing just happened in the previous scene. It just means that there's a lack of emotional character continuity from scene to scene, and that can sort of take you out of the movie. So I feel like the movie could have benefited from a few rewrites in a few scenes. And there's also this scene where they use this song by The Cure for this really gruesome cleanup montage, and the use of the song just completely undermines the grotesque reality of the situation these kids are in. Maybe that's what the director was going for, but I don't know, it just didn't fit for me. Aside from that seemingly odd choice of song, the rest of the music by Benjamin Wallfisch is actually very chilling. He utilizes things like wind chimes and children's choirs to really amp up the creep factor, so the score for me was very effective. But one other thing that did bother me was the use of CGI in places. In some places, it looks great and it works very well, but in others, it looks overused and a bit messy. So it's a bit hit or miss, and I think that might bother some people. To sum up, guys, It is a well-mixed cocktail of The Goonies, Stand By Me, and Stranger Things, and will please most audiences. You'll scream, you'll laugh, you'll admire the kids acting, and you might rediscover your childhood fear of clowns. So guys, I'm gonna give It an 8 out of 10. So yeah, guys, quick poll. If you have seen both the 90s TV miniseries and the reboot movie of It, what was your favourite of the two? Because I'm quite curious to see. I've got a lot of love for both of them, but I'm not quite sure which one's my favourite, so I want to know what your favourite is, okay? You can let me know in the comments section below, or you can catch me here on Twitter. Thanks so much for watching, guys. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Hearfield, and I'll see you next time.